Hey guys, what's going on? This is Otis here, and today they are starting the server-side updates for Battlefield 3, and these are the changes that they're going to be doing. And the first one is a gun balance for the gunship, balance in rush mode. And so basically what's going to happen now is it's still going to respawn 2 minutes after the game starts, but once it gets destroyed, another one will not respawn until one MCOM has been destroyed, and then basically it's going to be one gunship per MCOM basically. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see how that works out. I think it's going to be a lot better. I still think though in the rush mode the attackers get way too many vehicles, and that's probably the biggest problem, more so than the AC-130 at least. And now they're gonna balance it also in the Conquest, and they're gonna do a 60-second spawn delay no matter the server spawn settings. This is more of a problem I would say on PC, just because it would get destroyed and it would instantly respawn, and if someone's trying to capture the objective, you can spawn right back into it and start putting some fire down towards whatever the flag it is for the AC-130. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. And this is for the few hardcore players. The change that they're doing, you're gonna have an option to remove the minimap in hardcore mode if you have your own server, which should be pretty interesting. I know a lot of people are going to like that play hardcore. I used to play hardcore. I don't really play it anymore, and so that's going to be pretty interesting. The next improvement is to improve server stability, which it's definitely a need for that, at least on the console. I don't know really about the PC side, but a lot of the times it'll just kick a whole entire server, and it's pretty annoying, and it happens pretty frequently, I say. So that's going to be pretty helpful. And they're finally fixing the knife takedown, where basically the reason why you weren't able to knife more than one person in a row was basically because, or at least problems with it, was because how they had it in the game, only one knife takedown could be happening at one time on a server, and so basically, or a game, and so basically what ended up happening was if there was one person already doing the knife animation, you try to do it too, it wouldn't happen. That's when you would just get your little swing of the knife, and so that's going to be fixed now, which will be pretty interesting. So you'll be able to go and kill or knife a whole group of people going up behind them instead of knifing one and playing with your knife until you actually get the takedown with the other one. And the next one is the MVP premium member scores fixed. And so basically what happened was, this is for like the double experience points and stuff for the premium only people, because what was happening is the premium people would get their double XP, and they would get the the top 3 basically regardless. And so basically what's going to happen now is that double XP is not going to count for the MVP scores, which is I don't know, it doesn't really matter to me. I know a lot of people care about getting number 1, number 2, number 3, but as long as you play the objective and help your team out, I really don't care who gets number 1, 2, or 3. The kill list is fixed, which basically means if you would shoot like a javelin or an igla, and you would basically jump into a vehicle and you ended up getting a kill, it would show up as that vehicle kill. And so they're finally fixing that, which is helpful and pretty interesting. The next fix that they're doing is a radio beacon exploit fix, which basically means you could, at certain points in Operation Metro, you're able to basically put the spawn beacon through the top of the ceiling and get to the top of the map, and that was how people were getting to the top of that. And that's going to be fixed now, which is going to be very helpful, because I'm sure it's only going to take probably like 2 hours until someone figure out how to get back on the roof of Metro, but that's just how it is. And this is a interesting one. It's basically like a troll thing, where if you were on a ladder and you could get into a vehicle, basically what happens is your body would be in the vehicle, or it wouldn't show up in the vehicle, like you're still in the vehicle and you can still die from like a tank blowing you up or something like that, but you couldn't get shot out with actual bullets. And so basically they fixed that now, so you can no longer do the ladder stall and get into vehicles, which is kind of interesting. I know a lot of people were using that to troll with on Armored Kill recently with ATVs, and you'd go and you drive around the artillery vehicles, and basically they couldn't do anything about it because you're just right in front of them. They would get out and they try to shoot you, but then you can go and steal their their vehicle, which was kind of interesting and definitely fun, but that's no longer. And they are fixing now a rare potential crash when loading a map. I was having issues with the PC freezing and stuff, and so maybe that could be a fix for that, but I don't know. I've never heard of anyone really having any problems with that, so I guess when they say rare, it truly is rare. But hope the guys like the excuse me. Hopefully you guys like the changes. I overall like the changes. I would say they're pretty good. I just wish they would have done these updates a lot sooner for the server side, because you don't have to do a patch, and it's a lot easier to fix them and stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.